First, they came for your gas stoves. Now they're coming for your ceiling fans? What the hell is going on at the White House? Is Joe Biden coming for your ceiling fan? No, bro, it's totally different. And plus, you didn't really like your ceiling fan to begin with. Who even has a ceiling fan? Now, to be completely honest, me in my place, I don't have a ceiling fan. I think my parents still have one in their bedroom or something like that. Like everybody's parents of a certain age. I remember my grandparents, my grandmother, well, I guess, my baba, Ukrainian after all. So Slava Ukraine, well, except for the, all the Nazi worship. But no. Like, if you're of a certain age, you've probably seen, I can probably describe the one that you've probably seen in your grandparents' home as well. It had the wood trim, and then it also had the little yellow lattice slats in the middle of them. What, five different fans or something like that? And then it had the big yellow incandescent light bulbs in the middle of it. That's exactly the one that was probably hanging in your grandparents' living room or in the guest room as well. Every place that I went to. Also, alongside, those Western themed couches and love seats as well that had a little bit of velvet, and then the homesteader horse and buggy that's on there. They were kind of cream color and brown. I think everybody's parents, or at least an extended member of your family, had those as well. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of, it's out of fashion to have a ceiling fan, but then at the same time, some of them are also, fairly efficient, do a good job at moving around air. It does end up cooling down your room or your chosen location to have them. It's just, why is the government coming after this? I don't get it. How is this actually going to help people? The U.S. Department of Energy is proposing a new rule that would make ceiling fans more energy efficient. Why is this an issue? Like, who cares? President Joe Biden has made climate change and green energy transition a massive focus on the administration by passing laws like the Inflation Reduction Act, which has done absolutely and nothing. Designates $369 billion towards America's green energy transition, just like his previous boss, Obama, did with Solyndra. How well did that work? Exactly. The Biden administration also has taken smaller steps to reduce the nation's carbon footprint as well, such as establishing stricter regulations for gas stoves and dishwashers. Oh, they're coming for the dishwashers as well? I thought you guys were pro-women over there. What the hell's going on? Putting restrictions on them. Jesus. Now, the DOE is examining ceiling fans and proposing ways to make them more efficient. Who cares, man? Oh, that's one of the styles as well, with the brass accents as well. I remember that. Yep, no. Actually, it doesn't look too dissimilar to my Bubba's trailer. I used to have a spot in Kalmar. That is super local stuff nobody's going to understand. But guess what? I do. DOE's analysis indicates that the proposed energy conservation standards for ceiling fans would save a significant amount of energy. Yeah, I've seen some numbers run on this, and lacking, to say the least. I think it's like $32 as opposed per year, as opposed to, oh my God, just the implementation of these new green fans, which is it's a money laundering scheme. Let's just cut to the chase. The proposed rule from the DOE, published on June 22nd, said the proposed standards would impact most varieties of ceiling fans, including standard varieties used in households. Now, these proposed standards, which are required by Congress, wouldn't take effect until 2028. Oh, well, that's good. At least it's not happening tomorrow, so at least I have time to set aside some funds to get a new fan. Would give Americans more energy-efficient options to choose from. Yeah, I'm sure. Here you go. You can have yellow, you can have white, you can have black fan. There's your new choices, comrade. Welcome to new energy efficient future. And would save hardworking taxpayers up to $369 million per year. Wow, that seems an awful lot like what you're talking about in regards to how much money you're spending for your stupid green energy thing. If you adhere to all of our policies, you'll save the amount of money, well, actually, a fraction of the amount of money that we're putting towards all of these initiatives. How is this helping people? It's just looking like they're costing them more money up front for new fans, while substantially reducing harmful air pollution. No, fans move the air pollution around, and you're just wanting them to get crappier appliances in order to compensate? A crucial fact that some have conveniently failed to mention, a DOE spokesperson told Newsweek. Yeah, I don't know how ceiling fans create air pollution. Maybe if it's not properly fastened to the roof, you could have some noise pollution by it rattling a little bit and some of the chains knocking together, but air pollution. Okay. In the proposal, well, okay, this is also the administration that wants to move towards a much more a larger reliance on windmills and wind energy. Wouldn't those turbines also contribute to air pollution by that thought process? No? Oh, okay, cool. The proposal, the DOE outlined the potential climate benefit from energy conservation standards, which could result in cumulative emission reductions of 18.3 million metric tons of carbon dioxide, 4.5 thousand tons of sulfur dioxide. Here's a bunch of numbers that will never stand up to scientific scrutiny. The proposed standard for ceiling fans are projected to yield significant environmental benefits. Oh yeah, trust us, bro. What are your sources? I made them the fuck up. If standards are implemented, ceiling fan owners could see energy savings on new energy efficient fans, which, yeah, if you've ever done some home remodeling, gotten to a new place or anything like that, and you find new energy efficient appliances, probably the most obvious example is the low, what are they, the way that they prepare, report those toilets, low flush water reduction toilets or something like that. If you love to have brown streaks at the bottom of your toilet on a consistent basis because the water that runs through those pipes doesn't quite efficiently clean out the bowl, then yes, you're helping out the environment by letting everything languish in bacteria, hopefully like the dysentery. But yeah, the energy efficient fans that probably cost what in the ballpark, because I haven't priced out a ceiling fan. I know, right? I'm not in the market or anything like that. I'll just go ahead and buy a desk fan or 2 or 3 or an air conditioner or something like that, which will probably be on the chopping block if Biden gets a second term or something like that. But those $300 ceiling fans, oh no, they're going to be green, so they're probably going to be closer to $500 or $600. You can save $16.69 over a lifespan of the fan for standard ceiling fans. Fantastic stuff, as opposed to a nice one that might end up fitting the feng shui of your room or end up lining up with the rest of the furniture that's in there for a fraction of that price. But you can save $16, bro. Like, what can you even buy in a Biden economy with $16? Half of a Happy Meal? Fuck off. However, the cost borne by a ceiling fan industry could be hefty, with conversion costs estimated to be $107,200,000. Fantastic stuff. Okay, so go with me for a second here on this one. So if you're going to be shifting the cost to the creators of these fans, do you think that they're going to end up, just biting the bullet on that one? No, they're going to go ahead and pass those additional costs off to the consumers. That's why products continue to go up with more. This is just a universal fact. The more regulations and the more taxes and the more difficult the government makes doing business for a company costs, the more red tape that gets put up in their face, the higher the cost of the good at the end of the day ends up becoming. So then the government can say, oh, these places are just price gouging. It's like, no, you forced us to do things at a higher cost. So the fuck are you complaining about, bro? But yeah, like as Just the News brings up right here, Border Patrol Union slams Biden administration for caring more about saving costs on ceiling fans than the border. There's actual problems going on, Joe. You might not be all that concerned about it, but there's real issues that are out there instead of just the whirly bird on the roof. The National Border Patrol Council slammed President Joe Biden on social media, saying that he cares more about saving energy costs on ceiling fans than the security of the southern border. While the Biden administration misdirects your attention with stupid crap like how you're going to save you $39 in energy costs on a ceiling fan. $16.69. The fan that will cost more to manufacture and buy. Oh, don't mention that part. There will be around 7,000 more illegal aliens crashing the border today and every day, the union wrote on X. The Department of Energy is proposing a new rule that would reduce air pollution. Again, I don't know how, but they said it, so just believe me. My sources trust me, bro. While making ceiling fans more energy efficient in order to save households money on energy costs. The new rule would save households about $39 of the lifespan of new energy efficient fans. Again, maybe this is the newer update, but what we were seeing before, over the span of a lifetime, not even the cost of lunch. According to the Energy Department's analysis, the department added that it will cost a total of $86.6 million per year associated with the increased equipment manufacturers will need. Meanwhile, illegal immigrants immigration has skyrocketed under President Biden, and the border union has accused the president of not doing enough or anything to stop the flood of migrants at the border. National Border Patrol Council President Brandon, let's go Brandon, Judd, said that the Border Patrol is lacking resources to get the crisis at the southern border under control. And as a result, cartels are able to take advantage of areas where agents have to take on a role of processing people. We now have become detention officers, which we were never supposed to be. Judd told Just the News, No Noise TV show, we have to process these individuals. And when you take Border Patrol agents off the line, you take them off the border, it creates those artificial gaps for the criminal cartels to control. Exactly, man. That's just the case that's out there. So Biden, no, we're not coming for the gas stoves. Actually, we're coming for the gas stoves. The dishwasher, don't worry, guys. Whirlpool is safe. If you want to get a Maytag, you go for it, man. Oh, no, actually, we need to regulate those as well. And what's about that? Climate change. Climate change is so bad, we're also going to take a look at your ceiling fans. But don't worry about it, guys. If the sun starts to get too hot, we'll just put up a Mr. Burns style blocker so that the sun doesn't heat anything up. It's like, that's not how it works, you blithering idiots. But hey, man, for all those people that unironically voted for Joe Biden because he was going to be a return to normalcy, the adults could finally be back in the room. We didn't need to have those mean tweets anymore. Thanks for fucking up the world, you dumb cocksuckers. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.